Morning monsters. It's the morning after Jello Shots and after the Baftas, and if you just saw, that wasn't a meme. That was not a meme. That was not me having a laugh. That was that actually happened. I was making jelly early in the week, and then I took a bowl of gin and I slipped, and it was way more gin than I expected to put in there. But hey, it happens. Me and my wife got drunk, waxed our legs, and watched the Baftas, and it was really entertaining and kind of bittersweet as well, in a kind of crazy way. I want to talk about the Baftas. Dreams was nominated for 6. It won 1. I haven't been at Meat Molecule now for almost a month. I haven't streamed any Dreams. I probably will stream Dreams in the near future. It's more that like I need enough distance from it myself, and I need to be comfortable in my new job, which should be starting soon, to just enjoy that as a player, enjoy that as a thing. Because it's funny, like I know there's still work that I've done that hasn't come out yet, and I still very much feel a part of that team. But last night was a little bit of bittersweet, like, yes, victory lap, but I was not hanging around with all the molecules and eating cupcakes and getting drunk. When Dave had his wonderful moment of trying to accept the technical achievement award and was muted after, by the way, Bafta selected the wrong person initially in the lineup, which was embarrassing. I wanted to jump into Slack and go like, what the hell's happening? This is just fucking hilarious, and just meme, because it was hilarious. And oh god, I feel for Dave so badly. Like, that's just like the only person who had a glitch is the technical achievement award. It's like, damn. But at the same time, as I say, I'm not fully removed from that yet, because I was meant to be on the jury for technical achievement, and I had to bow out because Dreams was one of the nominees, and I was like, conflict of interest here. So I'm still really happy that Dreams won. There's always a lot of stuff going on with award shows. A nomination is a win in a lot of ways because it's there, and you should never feel too cut up about not getting an award, because it is literally the people on the jury or the selection committee or whatever opinions and moods at the times. Congratulations to Hades for clearing up. I wasn't surprised at Hades clearing up. There was a lot of good buzz around it in the game dev circles. Among gamers, especially certain vocal gamers, Animal Crossing was the thing that everyone buzzed about. But among game designers especially, and game design friends especially, Hades was getting a lot of love. So I'm not surprised that Hades got a lot of awards. As I say, it's really just who's selecting stuff. I need to try Carrion. Carrion slipped under my radar. I totally need to give it a go. I was a little sad that Half-Life Alyx didn't get anything. I feel like there should be a VR category, and Half-Life Alyx would have swept it. VR's been around for long enough now that I feel like award shows should definitely start nurturing it. It'll be a big milestone when it is included in the mix. Oh, I'm hurting after those Jello shots. I am genuinely hurting. Passed out drunk on the couch. Sony Worldwide Studios caliber is really just shown through the amount of nominations they got in the categories. The amount of awards that were like 5 Sony games and 2 others competing, or like 4 Sony games and 2 others competing. I have to say, out of all the awards, the only one I felt a little bit sad for was, I felt like both Fortnite and No Man's Sky for ongoing game, evolving game. It was really nice to get the technical achievement, but as I say, acknowledging that I have moved on from MM. I'm really keen to see some of the stuff come out, and it'll always be part of my history. Oh, and huge props to Chiffon. She is such a wonderful, wholesome person, and she does a lot for the industry. She does a lot, and she's a really good influence to hold up there. You can often tell the caliber of a person about how many people are willing to step up for them and speak positively for them. It's genuinely it's a really cool thing to see her acknowledged for that, because she deserves it. Missing out on that celebration. I probably, because of past experiences in other studios, very much did have and do have a mindset of separating personal life from work life. I've got some friends at Media Molecule who I genuinely consider friends and still talk to. But by the time I got to Sony, I had been in enough bad workplace situations that I wouldn't say I'm standoffish, but I keep a healthy separation these days. I love getting on with coworkers and having a great time and stuff, but I have a healthy separation these days for a lot of reasons when you've been through that. It definitely felt bittersweet last night, but it did feel like a victory because if any game deserved technical achievement treated. In the tweet I called out like what I said were the 4 horsemen of dreams. It's sad because some of them aren't at Dreams anymore, but they were really the core technical group that launched the project and planted that seed of innovation. And you know, if you go back to the SIGGRAPH talk and all the early stuff that got people really excited about Dreams, these are the guys that really are behind that. That is Evans, that is Simon, and that is the 2 Antons. Evans has gone off to NVIDIA. Simon left last year, and Anton left a while back. He's at Adobe Medium. Yeah, they're like the 4 horsemen of that thing. I mean, to be fair, like at the start of Dreams, there were a lot of other people like Kareem. Like they were definitely, but they were breathing like that artistic life into it. You know, you from a pure tech point of view, those were the 4 who were innovating with signed distance fields and what motion controller can do and all kinds of stuff. And you know, that's, as I say, just lighting the torch, building the bonfire, and like building that out into a whole thing is the work of an entire team. The game was rewritten like 2 times. The initial stuff that you saw in like the SIGGRAPH talks and the SIGGRAPH talk, I should say, there should be multiple talks for Dreams, genuinely. You get things like the audio engine, you've got to look at Alex and Bogdan and just sort of like applaud. Really, really amazing stuff. I genuinely think it's kind of the start of that whole journey for Dreams. I don't think you have seen the best of Dreams yet. You know, I think the upcoming year will be an interesting one for Dreams, and hopefully the upcoming few years. Very interesting project. Very, very powerful, potent thing. I am very happy to have been a part of it. I was at Sony for 6 years, 7 years, 6 years? Closer to 6 than 7. I'd have to look at a calendar. And I was at Media Molecule for 3 and a bit. 3 years. Yes. Prior to that, you know, I was helping out from the Sony side. Part of me feels like I had a very small job, but then when I also wrote the handover docs, I was like, oh yeah, I did things. It's hard to see stuff in the mess of it until you're like writing it all out, and you're like, that's why they say the gratitude jar is such a wonderful technique, you know, where you're happy for a thing and you write it on a piece of paper and you put it in a jar, because your brain sucks at keeping score of the positive things. So yeah, when I was writing out my handover, that was like my gratitude jar almost for Dreams. And yeah, it was a good trip. That was definitely in the past. Was still stuff to come and all that jazz, but past achievements, moving on. I really do want to spend more time with Dreams, but as I say, I feel like I need some distance from it. And all of the emotions and the Baftas and just everyone being so wonderful does make it harder to generate that distance. Hence why I'm trying to gently wean myself off that and move on to my new thing. And then I do want to spend time with Dreams, because, you know, I do really like Dreams.